This is Newsbreak 26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. 50 municipalities and 12 rural districts held elections for the first time on Monday after they were created by the province's local governance reform initiative. The newly formed municipal district of St. Stephen elected the current mayor of the town of St. Stephen, Alan McEachran, to be its first mayor. Joining Mayor McEachran on council are Brian Cornish and Joyce Wright in Ward 1, Ghislaine Wheaton, Marg Harding, David Hislop, and Emily Rodas in Ward 2, and Wade Greenlaw and Earl Eastman in Ward 3. In Eastern Charlotte, Mayor John Craig, who has been acclaimed, will be joined on council by David R. Hatt and Lisa McKay as councillors at large, Terry Lee in Ward 1, Michael Thompson in Ward 2, Alexa Dedorakis in Ward 3, Adam R. Hatt in Ward 4, Wayne McQuarrie in Ward 5, and Daryl E. Tidd in Ward 6. In the municipality of St. Andrews, which is amalgamating with Bayside and Shamcook, a full election was not held. Instead, Bayside elected Daryl Weir and Shamcook elected Annette Harland and Mark Bennett, and those three new councillors will join the current St. Andrews Council. Southwest New Brunswick artist Jeff Slater has made a name for himself, creating some of the most iconic images of our region in some of the most interesting places. For more on this, here's Jeff Lively.
I'm at Drewhaven in St. Andrews, New Brunswick. Drewhaven is an enterprise by entrepreneur Lee Wells. Lee's a well-known interior designer and entrepreneur, and Drewhaven is his latest venture. And I'm painting Ludwig Bemelman murals in the bar of Drewhaven. Ludwig Bemelman was a well-known illustrator, writer, and artist from the 30s. He was famous for his series of books, Madeline, which he wrote and illustrated. He was famous for his illustrations for the cover of the New Yorker magazine. I would say that the New Yorker's look and feel, even today, has an awful lot to do with the early illustrations that Bemelman did. He kind of created that cartoon-like, fun 30s image of New York City, and he captured it very well with his illustrations, and that still has a real New York look to it. One of the most famous and iconic things that he did was he painted the bar in the Carlisle Hotel in New York City. He did it in lieu of any payment. What he got was for his family to stay there for the 8-month duration of him painting the murals. So he stayed for 8 months at the Carlisle Hotel and painted a series of murals in the bar that were whimsical and fun and very much based on the other work that he was known for. So as far as Drewhaven goes and the Bemelman murals, the recreation here, the Carlisle is a place that Lee has frequented and enjoys the feel of very much. And I know with his interior designs, he's very much about creating an ambiance, a feel. The idea being that hopefully that ambiance can be recreated here and that people will be able to walk in, listen to music, have a nice little bite to eat, and sit amongst these fun, whimsical characters and get that same feeling.
Thanks, Jeff. Finally, the annual Santa's Helpers Telethon is taking place on Sunday, December 4th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. right here on CHCO. This year, school choirs from St. Stephen, Milltown, St. Andrews, St. George, Lawrence Station, Campobello, and Blacks Harbor are participating. So you will be in for a fun day of holiday cheer for a good cause. Every year, Santa's Helpers raises money for hundreds of Southwest New Brunswick families in need over the holidays, providing food and gifts. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.